In a village where time seemed to stand still, nestled at the edge of a misty forest, there was an old, weathered music box. It had been left in the attic of a long-abandoned house, a house that once belonged to a famous composer, now forgotten by the world. The villagers whispered tales of how the composer had vanished one stormy night, leaving only his unfinished symphony behind. One evening, a young girl named Iris, known for her curiosity, wandered into the abandoned house. She had heard the stories as a child, and the allure of the forgotten melody called to her. As she explored the attic, she found the music box tucked away in a dusty corner, its intricate carvings faded by time. Without thinking, Iris wound the key and opened the box. At first, it played nothing but a soft, crackling hum, but then, slowly, a melody began to unfold. It was haunting, yet beautiful, so familiar, yet entirely strange. The notes seemed to pull at her heart, as if they were calling out to her from another time. As the music played, something strange happened. The room around her began to shift, the walls stretching and warping. Iris blinked and found herself standing in a grand concert hall, the echoes of the same melody reverberating through the space. She wasn't alone. There, on the stage, was the composer, his fingers dancing over the keys of a grand piano. "You're here," the composer said, looking up from his work with a somber smile. "I've been waiting." Iris didn't understand. Waiting for what? "For someone who could hear the music," he replied, his eyes filled with a sorrow she couldn't quite place. "I was never meant to finish the symphony. It was supposed to end in silence. But you..." He paused, his gaze sharpening. "You can finish it. Only you can complete the melody." Before Iris could ask any more questions, the scene around her began to fade. The grand hall melted away, and she was back in the attic. The music box, however, was still playing, its melody continuing the unfinished symphony. Iris looked down at the box, knowing that her life had just changed forever. The music no longer sounded like a mere tune, it felt like a promise. And with that promise, she understood what she had to do. The symphony wasn't just the composer's, it was hers now too. And she would finish it, no matter where the melody took her.